you?
Say hi to Karen.
Hello.
If you guys thought I was teaching this barre class, you're crazy. You're like, oh, barre class today. So hi, Karen.
Hi.
Air hug. I missed you so much. So here we go, and we're going to be doing a very well-rounded barre. Always is working your tush. So workout with Karen, and then we're going to be our next class subsequent to this is going to be the stretch class where we'll be releasing the glutes and the lower back. So releasing the same muscles that you'll be kind of fatiguing out here. And then just to kind of give you an idea is when you stretch those muscles out, like in yoga, when you strengthen in these capacities, the body doesn't kind of linger with lactic acid as much. And so that soreness, you don't find that you have as much soreness. So that's why people sometimes think that yoga is not giving as much results, because as you move through the body and you release the lactic acid and you lengthen the muscles, you know, the muscles aren't going to fatigue out and feel that soreness. So you're able to get in there and do a little bit more the next day even. And oftentimes, you know, we tell people if you're working out in yoga, you can do it every single day. Whereas like in the gym, you know, we kind of split the muscles up. We do chest and tris, back and bi, shoulders and abs or quads or whatever, you know, kind of you've got your split set up that way. It's not kind of the same in yoga or in barre. We can do emphasis on specific parts of the body. So the only thing that you're going to need for this class is you. The barre can be really anything that you have in your home that you can lean on. And Karen suggested like a chair, a couch, the back of your couch. You can get a folding chair put in there, get a chair from your kitchen and put it in here. But you can see where the kind of the basic where she's just grabbing it to stabilize. Most of the work will be done by you. So without further ado, we'll hand it over to the most beautiful.
Hi guys, how are you? I'm so happy to be here with you this morning, and we're going to start with a warm-up. Then we're going to move into arms. So I picked up the one pound. That's what I'm going to use. So you have light weights at home. I'm going to do a lot of rapid movements with the arms, so 2-3 pounds. You can grab cans, you can grab water bottles, or nothing. Just your arms is fine. Okay, so I want you to get started. We're going to get started with our feet wide apart. You can have music in the background for yourself. I'm just going to start with a warm-up, bringing the arms up and down. So my feet are going to be wide apart. I'm in a second position. Inhale up and down. And we're just going to warm up, moving the body up, down. Let's go a few more times. 2, it feels so good to move. And last time, from here, I want you to bring your arms to your lap and round your back on a cut. Stretch forward and back. Round back, shoulders back, bend the knees. Draw your belly in and sink. Let's keep going. This 2 more times. And last time, come on up and stretch to one side for 2, shoulder to knee, and switch sides. And while you're doing this, notice how I'm bending my knees, and I'm still starting to warm up the glutes as well. Drawing your belly in, going from side to side. And 4, 3, 2. After this time, we're going to go into singles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let it go. Stretch your arms down. Stretch the back of the legs. Bend the knees, roll up slowly. We'll go back down, and I want you to stretch your arms up to the side, bending the knees and plie on your toes. Let's go up. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going to go back to a second position, center, and now I want you to twirl to the side. So notice how I'm turning my legs forward. I go from a second position plie to a line. 3, 2, and I want you to stay here, bring your arms up and down, just on a crescent line, shoulders relaxed, bring your heart up, bend the knees for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come up to balance, hands on your hips, and tap. Tap. Little arabesque kicks. Keep going. Your arms can go forward as well for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back to center, back into second position, and twirl. Open, close. Open, close. From second to launch. Open, close. We keep doing this a few more times. Sink, be sure you're rotating your hips all the way. When you pivot, pay attention to your feet. You're also rotating down. 4 more. 3, 2. Now stay here, facing the same direction. Bring your arms up and crescent. Bend your knees. Go up, down. Notice my knees bend, both of them 90 degrees. Bend and extend. 8 more times. Is your heart rate up? Mine is. 4 more times. 3, 2. Come up to standing. Bring your hands to your hips. And top, balance. Our best kicks. Just stay on the standing leg. Your arms can come out to the side as well. That's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on back to center. This time, bring your arms up. Bend your knees. And I want you to bring your hips up and back. Yes, lifting your booty up and down. Reaching forward, stretching your back, standing your back, lifting up your heart. Draw your belly in, sink on the hips. 4 more times. 3, 2. Now this time, keep the knees bent. Bring your arms up only. Just the arms. Reach up and down. Keep going. Up. 8 more times. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All together. Hips and arms. Reach up. Lengthen up. We're almost there. Hips bending down and up. And keep going. 3, 2. Stretch your legs. Now you can bring your legs a little bit wide and stretch the back of the legs. While you're moving the upper body, walk towards your right foot. And then walk towards the left. Here's an active stretch because we're still warming up. Now bend your knees, back to center. Roll up nice and slow. Bring your shoulders back. Bring your legs together. First position, your heels are together, your toes are up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your arms to one side. You can have your hands together. Maybe interlace your fingers. Bring your palms up. And then let's go to the other side. Inhale, reach up. Palms up to the sky. Relax your shoulders down. Drop your belly in. Your hips are down. And stretch to the other side. And then come on back up to center. The weights are just some cans if you have. So first I want you to start with your first position. My heels are together, my toes are up. I want you to seal your inner thighs, lifting the muscles up above the kneecap. Draw your belly up and in, from the pubic bone up into your belly button and into the spine. Your tailbone is down. Your shoulders are back. Your elbows are bent, shoulders relaxed, lift up your heart. And let's go up and down. Up, down. So notice how when my arms come up, I'm not going to bring them higher than shoulder height. I'm just going to bring them to the sides. Now, my feet are still pressing down. I can start bringing your heels up and down in small relevance. Let's go up, down, up, down. Start to warm up the guts. Keep going like this. Draw your belly in. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, I want you to hold it up, stay on your toes, bring your arms up, palms up, reach up and down. Now you're balancing on your toes. Your heels can be together or separate. I want you to keep lifting the quads above your kneecap. I want you to keep lengthening your spine so your tailbone goes down, your belly goes in. And reach. Keep going like this. Palms up and down. Great balance. 3 more times. 2. Now stay in here. Release your heels down. Keep your arms to the side. And we're going to make little circles. Like we're going to try to fly. While you're doing this, keep throwing your belly in. Staying tall. Keep going like this. Those little circles, even with 1 pound, you're going to feel your arms. And we keep going. Circles, circles. 2. We're going to get ready to reverse. Go the other way. And now maybe bring your heels up if you like. just for change. You go like this. Palms are up, shoulders relaxed. Close my hands together, and I'm gonna open, and my feet are gonna follow. Heels up, in, open, close, open, close. So this is really good for our hips. We're rotating and closing, open, close, open, close. Your palms are up to the side. 2 more times. And this is the last time. I want you to bring your arms up. This time we're gonna bring the arms out and bend the knees and plie. While you bend the knees, your arms are gonna go open, close. My heels are together, my knees are turned out. The tailbone is down, so the back is lengthening. We wanna keep the core engaged at all times. Bend and extend, squeeze your arms back between your shoulder blades, out. Great job. So we're feeling the whole body with this little weight. Keep going like this. 4, 3, 2. Last one. I want you to bend the knees. This time bring your arms back. And your arms are going to go straight back. So we switch. And 4, 3, 2. And last time, I want you to keep your knees bent. This time, bring your arms extend, bring your palms up. So we're not going to move the legs, just arms go up and down. While you're bending your knees, your core is engaged at all times. So you want to lengthen your spine, your back straight. Palms go up and down, squeeze between the shoulder blades. So you're going to feel this on your triceps and your lats. Keep going, maybe go a little bit lower. Sending the tailbone down and the hips down and your back straight. Like this. Even with this little, guys, you're going to feel this. And we keep going for 8 more. So here's when you're going to squeeze between the shoulder blades and feel this on the side of the body. You're going to feel it on your lats and the back, along the back. Little tiny movements. Little tiny movements. Keeping the core engaged at all times, so let it go. And get ready to reverse your circles. And let's go, little tiny circles. Bending the knees. Pretend that you're squeezing a ball in between your legs. So you want to have that tension. You want to have your knees going towards each other, even if they're not together. That's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let it go. Bring the legs together now. And have your legs straight with the knees slightly bent. Let the arms pull you down and relax your shoulders. Making circles. Just stretching the back of the legs and your back. And circle the arms the other way. Little tiny circles. Loosen everything up. Now I want you to roll up slow. This one is called hug a tree. You're going to bring the arms out. Shoulder blades. So we are working arms, back, abs, glutes, thighs, the whole body really. Arms up and down, up and down. Great job. Keep going like this. Let's do 3 more times. 2, and I want you to stay here, hold, bend your elbows and do little pulses. Pulse. Now moving my legs too, bending the knees up and down, squeezing more, sending the elbows up and back. Keep going like this. Relax your head. While you're doing this, just tuck your chin slightly, so we don't have to be looking up. Just relax your chin and just look somewhere in front of you, but towards the floor, looking down. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, let it go. Woo! Roll up slow. When you roll up, bring your shoulders back. Now I want you to bring one leg up with you. So I'm going to start with my left. You're looking at me, it's your right. I want you to bring your legs in an attitude. So if you notice from first position, my knee is going to bend. Same turn out. My hips are lined up. So be sure you're not sassy on your hips. Throw the belly in. And I'm going to bring my arms up with it. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Working your biceps now, reaching up. on like this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to take it sideways. So now we move the arms to the side along with the leg. Up. Good. Go like this side. Point your toes down. Bringing the knee up. Up. Elbows are going to be coming in towards the back, towards the side. And now we're going to put them together in 3, 2, 1. So you're going to go 1 on the front, 1 on the side. So now we're loosening up our hips. Front and side. Front, side. Front, up. You're going up and side. So the back leg can be a little bit further back. I want you to bend your knees and bring your arms back and in. Circling your hands like if you were pulling ropes, you had these ropes on the side and you have to pull them down and squeeze them in. Great job, keep going down. This is working inner thighs because our knees are turned out. Great job. While you keep circling the arms, little tiny circles. Down and up. How are we doing, Monica?
Good. I think
Down.
Let's see if I can walk tomorrow.
Let's go for 4 more. 3. And we're going to go stay down. And when we stay down, we're going to pulse. And I want you to bring the arms into little pulses, little tiny circles, like you're opening a door with your hand. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay here. You're going to go forward, still in this front leg. Your arms go down, and now we're going to fly. So we're going to kick and fly. Lift, up. Notice I'm landing on this curtsy lunge, and then I'm going to lift my leg up while I squeeze my shoulder blades in, bringing the arms out to the side and flying. Great job. Keep going. Woo. Let's do this for 4 more. 3, 2. On the last one, I want you to balance. Just try to balance, even if we're tapping with our foot down. And when you balance, I want you to roll. So see, it's okay to lose your balance. This is my bad leg, by the way. So it needs to work good. Yes. Bring the elbows back and up. So if you lose your balance, it's okay. You try again. So try to keep the pressure on the big toe mountain. If your foot starts to roll up like mine, press them in. Just extend the arms up and back and balance. 4, 3, 2. Bring your leg down. Bring your arms down. And this is the last part of this leg, I promise you. Bend your knee behind your cup and kick and bend. So right now we're still having that turn out. Still working inner thighs and glutes. We're only doing 16, so we're half the way there. Working these muscles, we're lengthening and strengthening at the same time. Let's do 2 more. And I want you to extend the leg up so both legs are straight and do little artist pulses with your back leg. And we pulse, little pulses while the standing leg stretching. Just 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift it up and then bring it down. Woo. Okay, so we're gonna roll up and now we have to switch legs. Guess what? So now that leg is gonna go forward. Reach, lower, up, down. So maybe this leg is easier for you, maybe it's harder for you. We're different on each side. So we'll try to find that balance. Again, while we're doing this, be sure that your feet are turned out, you're pointing your toes, that your back's straight, your shoulders relax, your tailbone is down, your belly's in, engaging the muscles also Not just the upper abs, but the low abs. They all come together like a corset. Up. Now we're gonna take this to the sides. And we go out with the arms, elbows in. Up, in, up, in. Great job. Keep going. Pointing your toes. Now the standing legs working just by holding you up. And let's be sure our hips are level so we don't have sassy hips. Very common, especially I do it all the time. So let's go for 8 more. Again, turning your hands. 3, 2, and now we put it together. Forward and side. Front, side. Up, loosen up the hips. Let everything circulate. Sometimes there's a little popping here and there on the hips. I don't know if you can hear my hips popping right now, but they are. So we need to loosen them up. Front, side, front, side, lift. Let's do 4 more. That's 1, 3, 2, and last one. Now this leg goes forward. Again, we're in that curtsy. My feet still turn out, but now I have a big step back. And my arms are gonna go to the sides, circling the hands back. In, out, in. So I like to do circles, as you can tell, because we're engaging the muscles all along the way when you're moving your hand, like you're opening a door or pulling a rope, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. Out, in. Squeezing the shoulder blades, belly in. And you're staying strong with both legs. Equal weight is going on your right leg and your left. Half the way there. You're going up and down. 2 more times. Now we're going to stay down and do little pulses, circling the hands, little circles, little turns. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Get ready to fly. Go forward. Bring the arms up. The leg goes down and you land and back. Reaching the arms back. And the arms are right underneath the shoulder height. So I want you to focus more on your back on this. Feel the back of the arms, the core, your legs. Let's go for 8 more. Great job. Happy Monday. 3, 2, and now we're going to stay up. And from here, we got that row. Down, up. Balancing on this leg, you can tap. You can hold it up. You can hold it down. Now notice the standing leg is working really hard just to hold you up and staying straight. 2, now bring your leg down so you're back into that first position. And now we're going to finish with some circles. Bring your arms up and around. And if you are using heavy weights and this is too much, you can always put them down. I want you to loosen up. Inhale and exhale. Loosen up. And now last one. We're going to reverse. Go down. Ooh, I forgot one part. I'm going to go back to that, I promise. I just realized that. You can't walk away from the others. We got to go back to it. We're just going to loosen up and we'll go right back down. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. So now I want you to roll down, roll down, roll down, roll down. And I'm going to take my left leg back, which is probably your right. So my standing leg is going to bend and I'm going to kick back. So you're working the leg that we didn't do. So I have my weights on my hands for support. You can also go on the floor. It doesn't really matter, whatever is easier for you. Bend and kick bend, and kick. Kick. We're almost there. And then we're gonna do the baby arabesque kicks. And 2. Last one, reach up, lengthen up both legs. Keep the hips square though, squeezing the inner thighs towards each other. And now little pulses up. Point your toes, lengthen your back leg. Be sure it's straight and strong. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift it up and then bring it down. Woo! Now we can roll up slowly. Bring your arms back, shoulders back, bring your arms up, reach up, and we're done with the arm work. So we're gonna move into the bar work. You can put your weights to the side. So again, we can hold into anything at home. It can be any surface. So I'm gonna start on this side. I'm gonna do a first position. When I turn around, I'm gonna do a second position. So we're gonna start with first, heels together, toes up, tailbone down, belly in, shoulders down. And I just want you to have your hands on your hip more. Concentrating here is important that you concentrate on your core and your form, because that way you're not just working your legs and your glutes, you're also working your core, your posture, your arms. Now after this one, I want you to stay up on your toes and now bringing the heels together, bend your knees and lift. And now you can bring your arms down and plie. Arms, the answer's arms. There's no right or wrong. I just want you to go with the flow and loosen up. And anytime you bring the legs straight, you squeeze in your inner thighs. Up. Good. Bend and extend. 2 more. And now I want you to stay down and do little pulses. Pulse, 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 pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay here, tailbone tucked in, abs and knees in towards each other. Pretend you're squeezing a ball or a ring really hard with the inner thighs. And go lower. And then go higher. And go lower. And then go higher. And lower. Great job. Keep going up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to stretch, extend, bring your arms up, reach up, balance up, lift up. Then bring your heels down, bring your arms down to the side. Extend to second position. For this part, I want you to bend your standing leg is the one that is close to the bar. It's not gonna flow back and forth. It's gonna go up and down. So we go second to first, second to first. And when I'm doing this movement, I'm gonna point my toes. I'm gonna lift the muscles up, squeezing the inner thighs. Pretend you're zipping your legs up together, turning into a mermaid now. You have a tail. Squeeze them in, all together. And down, and you can go lower. Let's do 4 more, 3, and then we're gonna do the same, but you're gonna lift up on your toes and reach, down, up, down, up. Bring the arm up, elbow bend, and squeeze the inner thighs together. Great job, keep going like this. 8 more times. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You're gonna come back to second, and this time just stretch. Bend and stretch. Reach. I want you to tap with your toes down, and as you're pointing your toes, you're stretching the whole side of the body. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay here. Bring your arm to the side, and now we're gonna bring the leg out to the side. And we do some balance to the side. We're gonna take them to the front and back moment and see how that feels. Balance it. 3, 2, hold it in. You're gonna bring the arms to the front, both arms, Bring your leg to the front and bring it up and down. Point your toes, lengthen again. My hip bones are facing forward. My abs are engaged. My tailbone is down. My back is lengthening. Shoulders relax. Chest is proud. Point your toes. We're almost there. 3, 2, and now we're going to take it to the back. So when we do that, I want you to turn a little bit sideways, and now you can kick your leg back and brush back. Out. You can go forward. You can let go of your hands, inner thighs towards each other. 2 more times. And now I want you to stay here. You can hold onto the bar. And little arms out. It feels different than the leg that is moving. Stay here. Now, as you point your toes, I want you to circle your leg in. We're going to circle it in. 2, stay here. Bend your knee. And now you're in an attitude, pointing your toes up and down. Standing leg is straight or slightly bent. You can hold in to the bar or the chair or anywhere at home, or you can try to do this free hands, free arms. Stand.
Because you're busy wiping all your tears
Yeah.
away. You're crying.
I want you to concentrate on your hamstrings here. So you're squeezing something between your heel and your glute. And now we're going to pulse it. Pulse, pulse. As you pulse, I want you to bend the knee on your standing leg. For more, if you want less, your leg is straighter. If you want more, you stay lower here. And we do, and you're really pumping that hamstring. Almost there, I promise you. Going. 4, 3, 2, let it go. Stretch that side. Oh my goodness. Reach. And as you're doing this, I want you to turn around, face your bar, keep your feet crossed the way they were, and stretch your arms forward. So maybe your hands are on the counter or the chair, and just let all that weight forward sink in between the shoulders. It should feel really good on your back and back of the legs. Or maybe you can let it go too, even if you have to bend your knees. And we're going to roll up slowly for the other side. Woo. Okay, so we're going to turn around the other way.
Because you can't see me crying or something.
So now, like I said, in this side, I'm going to start with second position, and then everything else is going to be the same. So, there you go. Position, and then everything else is going to be the same. So, there you go. Okay, so now just bending the knees on first position. This time we're going to roll the heels. So we're going to start by bringing the heels down, bring your toes. Heels up, heels down, on the toes, heels up. Feels really good to do this. It's good for our ankles. This is part of the footwork. Now your tailbone is down. Again, you want to be sure that you're lifting the quads, and the belly's up and in, your shoulders are relaxed. And we're going to reverse this, which I'm going to start slow. So first you're going to come up on your toes, so your heels are up. And you bend your knees, you press, and you extend. Up, bend, press, lift. Up, bend, press, lift. Up, bend, press, lift. You go like this, down, press, lift. And maybe, if you feel comfortable, you can roll a little bit faster. And don't be surprised if you hear a lot of popping. We just loosen everything up, get that air trap out. Press down with your heels, squeeze your glutes on the way up. 2 more times. Last time. Now you're going to stay in up relevant. You're on your toes, your heels are up. Bend your knees and we plie. Up, down, just like we did on the other side. On the other side, we had first position. Now you're in second position. Down and up. And the arm just follows. You can move your arm. Just let it flow like a bird, like a butterfly.
I always wanted to be a ballerina in my mirror.
2, yes, it's like a dancer. And now we're gonna pulse here, stay here, pulse and bring your arm in front of you and pulse. Be sure that your knees are aligned with your toes. Check on your form, you're squeezing your glutes, your abs are in. You bring your arm up. And from here, we're gonna try to balance. So now extend the legs and bring the other arm up. You're on your tippy toes, yes, like a ballerina. Lift up, bring your arms down to the sides, bend the knees. And we're gonna start the flow. Keep going up and in. And remember, knees are lined up with the toes. Squeeze the glutes, the hamstrings, and the quads. On the way down, on the way up, it's more glutes and hamstrings. And now the inner thighs are sealing in together. Your toes pointed, you're gonna drag your foot. We did this with our heels flat. Now we're gonna move into the toes. And 3, 2. So after this one, you're gonna do the same on your toes. And reach. And reach. Down. Lift. Up. Lift. Down. Keep going like this. Yes, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 2, and after this one, you're gonna stay down on your toes and point and bend, stretch, down, stretch. So we wanna get the whole side of the body, and you're working your obliques right now by doing this, bending, quads, thighs, glutes and hamstrings on the way up. Inner thighs, pointing your toes. 3, 2, and we're gonna stay here for the sides. So now you're gonna bring it up and down, point your toes. You're doing kicks, legs, mamans. My French is not perfect, but I want you to bring the heels together and point your toes and feel the inner thighs. Again, the hips are level, so they're not sassy. If you need to bend your knee, you can bend the knee slightly to keep yourself straight and strong. We're half the way there. Point your toes out and reach, lower. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Bring your leg to the front, bring your arm up. And maybe try to let go off the bar or whatever you're holding into, pointing your toes, reaching up. But if you need the support, please use it, because that's what we're doing this against the bar. Now feel the lengthening on the muscles on your inner thighs where you point your toes and you lift up. Feel your core, your back, shoulders, chest. Keep going like this. 2 more. And last one. Now we're going to kick our leg back. So turn just so you can have your leg behind and brush back. So really feel this with your toes. You're brushing the floor away. Your arm is forward. Your hips are square. So if you find your bones on the hips, they should be facing down as you lower. And keep going like this. Relax your shoulders back, lengthen your spine. So I want your heart to go up towards the sky. Heart is lifted, your neck is long, your jaw is relaxed. You're working your whole body. Let's do 2 more times. And we're gonna add our pulses and our vests. You can hold the bar and keep your arm up, whatever feels good to you. But I want you to point your toes, lengthen both legs. Draw your belly in, maybe go lower, and kick, kick, kick. Feeling your glutes. Feeling like this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. We're going to circle in little tiny circles. Little tiny circles. And as you're doing those circles, I want you to keep feeling not just your thigh on the standing leg, but concentrate on the core, the inner thighs, the outer thighs. And now I want you to circle the other way. So both legs are working. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to work on attitude. And I know that standing leg's probably screaming. So you can bend the knee slightly if you want. Bending your knee, pointing your toes. You're going to bring it down and up. Down and up. Now we want to keep the hips square. So we're avoiding any outer rotation. You still squeezing inner thighs towards each other. 8 more. And again, we're going to concentrate on those hamstrings like if we had a ball in between them. So now I'm going to have you flex your foot and do little pulses. So notice how when you flex, it feels different. You feel the hamstring more and the glutes. So this little pulses, just like if you had a ball in between them or anything in between them, you're squeezing between the heel and the glute. All right, last part, we're gonna kick ourselves. Kick your own booty. Maybe bend your knee. Standing leg, knee bend. Pulse you down. You're going like this. Almost there, I promise you. 3, 2, now let it go. Bring the leg behind, stretch. And stretch class is following this class. So it's gonna feel really good to stretch after all this work. Now I want you to bring it all the way around, face your bar, or face your support. Keep your legs crossed the same way. And now we've been having this rotation most of the time, so I want to break out of the rotation, and what I want you to do is come on up, have your feet hip distance apart this time, and bend the knees. And back. So you're going to bend the knees and be sure that you're not covering your toes. Draw your belly in, relax your shoulders back. And now I just want you to bend and stay here like you're sitting in a little chair. We're going to go up and down. Up, belly's in. From the pubic bone up into your rib cage and into the spine. So you're definitely feeling your hamstrings, your glutes. Right now, you're giving your quads a little bit of a break, but I still want you to feel that engagement, like if you were squeezing something between your knees. Maybe at home you have something that you can put between your knees, like a cushion or a bowl or a towel. Go ahead and grab it. You can use that at any time. So let's go a few more pulses. Pulse, 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 pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Be sure you're not pulling into anything. So you're home probably just having your hands rest. And that's good because we don't want to pull. Bring the knees in towards each other. Really quick, fast, fast, fast. As you go lower and as you come back up. Whew. You got it. Yeah. And up. Down. So now we're not on the outer rotation anymore. We're for 3, 2, and last one. Stretch your legs. Stretch your arms, just a kind of forward bend. You're gonna let go of your arms in just a moment, but this will feel really good in your back and the back of the legs. And when you're ready, you're gonna let go of your hands. Just let the arms pull you down like a ragdoll, soften your knees. I can feel my hamstrings, I don't know about you. Relax the head. Maybe move from side to side, just gently if you like to rock or not, up to you. And from here, we're gonna come on down. So you can have your hands down, bending the knees, And bring your knees down and your hands down onto hands and knees. And we'll start with a cat pose, round your back, draw your belly in. And then inhale, go forward. Sink into cow. We're gonna do a few of these ones until we turn into our back and do a little bit of Pilates upward before we go into the stretch class. Let's do this a couple of times. And now press into a child's pose, extending the arms. We're gonna do a lot of stretch right now because we're saving that for later, but we're gonna actually work our abs. So we're gonna lay down on the back. I'm gonna turn around so you can see. We're just gonna do a couple of things. So first, you're gonna roll it on your back, bring your knee in. So this is the Pilates 100. You're gonna have your knees in tabletop. You're gonna bring your arms out to the side, bring your shoulders down. I want you to feel your lats, your tailbone, your abs are in, looking at your belly. You're gonna pump your arms and you're gonna inhale. 4, 3, 2, up. In. So we do this 100 times, but don't be scared, it's not that much. It's just 10 times. 10 times 10. In, 4, 3, 2, maybe you wanna extend your legs. In, out, in, out. Maybe your legs go lower for more, but if you're doing this, be sure our back is not arching, so you want to keep that neutral spine. We're almost there, lower. And last time, pressing with your shoulders down, your lats, your abs, and now bend your knees and half. Rock from side to side. And we're just gonna finish with a double leg stretch. So you're gonna bring your head to your knees, keeping your knees bent. And now you're gonna extend your arms and bring your arms in. Inhale, you can make circles if you want. Keeping the head up, keep looking towards your belly. And this is also stretching our arms and back. 2 more times. And last time, bring your arms down to the knees, bring your head up. And now let it go down. Massage your back by hugging your legs. And now stretch your arms and legs. And we're all down with barre. I'm going to leave you with Monica for stretch. We're going to roll up and sit down. So when you come up, you can sit down, bring your palms together to your heart center, bow to your heart. I want to thank you so much for being here with me this morning, and let me guide you through this barre practice, barre class. Warm up our whole body, work our whole body together. From my heart to yours, namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us for barre, kind of yoga barre. We will be having new classes and new lineups almost every single day. We already have over 25 classes in just the Facebook library. We have the YouTube going, and then we're going to have the video subscription that's going to be launched here soon as well. So keep your eyes open for all of that stuff. We're working every day to bring yoga to everybody across the whole globe. It's free. All that we're asking is for our members, if they can continue to support us with their monthly dues. It's the only way we're going to stay in business. And if you can afford a donation to us for the classes, if you're not someone who's paying for these services, we have a Venmo account, we have other things. So I just want to say thank you for your support. It just means the world to us. We have kind of a little bit of an uphill battle here, but I'm certain we're gonna make it. So I just want to thank you all so much for your continued support. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Bye, you guys. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you back in stretch. I'll see you at stretch, and I'll see you at stretch.